Hey there, folks. Welcome back to the channel. Today, we're diving into a hot topic that's been making waves in the political arena. Congress is about to give Donald Trump some serious power. Specifically, we're talking about the Lindsey O. Sanctioning Russia Act of 2026, which has just passed through the Senate with a whopping 86-11 vote. This bill grants Trump the authority to slap tariffs of up to 100% on top trading partners, including some of our closest allies like the European Union, South Korea, Japan, and even China and India. Now, that's a lot of power, and it's got a lot of people talking. But why is this such a big deal? Well, let's break it down. First off, this isn't the first time Trump's tried to use tariffs as a weapon. The Supreme Court already ruled in February that he couldn't use the International Emergency Economic Powers Act to impose his so-called Liberation Day tariffs. But now, with this new bill, he's got a different legal avenue to explore. Section 122 of the Trade Act of 1974 and Section 301 of the same law are being used to justify these new tariffs, and they're already facing legal challenges. The issue here is that these tariffs are based on accusations of forced labor, even in top developed economies, which is a whole other can of worms. Now, what makes this particularly interesting is the ambiguity in the bill. It doesn't specify what data will determine which countries are the 5 largest importers of Russian energy, and it doesn't say how long the tariffs will last. This gives Trump a lot of leeway, and it's a cause for concern. You see, the bill also doesn't guarantee automatic tariff exemptions. It's up to the USTR to determine if allies have taken significant steps to reduce their imports, and the tariff rates are entirely at the president's discretion. This unchecked authority gives Trump leverage in disputes unrelated to Ukraine, and it's a potential powder keg. For example, Trump could threaten India with new tariffs as part of trade talks that may cover farm exports, digital taxes, or drug prices. And the ability to hit China with a 100% US tariff could disrupt the fragile trade truce between the world's 2 biggest economies. Now, I know what you're thinking, but wait, isn't this all about stopping Russia's aggression in Ukraine? Well, that's the thing. While the bill does target Russia's energy sector and sanctions Russian President Vladimir Putin and senior Kremlin officials, it's not without its critics. Senators Rand Paul and Ron Wyden tried to remove the bill's tariff authority, arguing that it will make American families poorer by increasing tariffs. And Senator Raphael Warnock shared similar concerns, vowing to remain vigilant and take Trump to court if he oversteps his power. So, what does this all mean for us? Well, it raises a deeper question about the balance of power between the legislative and executive branches. Congress has been delegating broad tariff powers to the president for decades, and it's led to some serious consequences. As Cato Institute scholars Clark Packard and Scott Linsacombe pointed out, Trump has already abused nearly every tariff statute on the books. But the real blame lies with Congress for taking away the guardrails. In my opinion, this bill is a slippery slope. It gives Trump the power to make decisions that could have far-reaching implications, not just for trade but for our relationships with allies and the global economy. It's a reminder that we need to keep a close eye on these things and hold our leaders accountable. So, what do you think? Is this a necessary step to protect national interests, or is it a dangerous precedent that could come back to haunt us? Let me know in the comments, and don't forget to like and subscribe for more insightful content. Thanks for watching.